Okay. Nicola, let me know if you are already here around. Let's make test to can hear you.
I'm here, Vlad.
Oh, hold on. I closed my say hi. Say again.
Can you hear me now, Vlad?
Yeah. Perfect. I closed my sound and I couldn't understand why I don't hear you. All right, thanks. So I'll mute you for a moment. Oh, you already did, which is good. And we will begin. So hi to everyone once again. This is our second webinar in the introduction to design to deliver project and the EA. I presented the first one several days ago, the first webinar. The recording is available in the YouTube channel. After today's session, I'll organize everything properly and send you both recordings as well. In today's session, what we will have is a presentation how and where you will be able to access this EA and how. Okay, so first of all, I want to quickly recap the previous presentation for about 5-10 minutes. I want to refresh the little notes about where we stand, what we discussed. My part as consultant to D2D, the design to deliver project, yeah. The results of the EA and the proofs in different risk models, which I will also talk now in a minute. The risk involved, how to control the risk and how to protect yourself investing in EA, any EA. And then Nicola will present how to access the EA using his platform, the trading screener. Okay. So the design to deliver project, once again, I want to remind this is our first recording we've had, and it's available in the YouTube channel. I will later on email, of course, to our followers, but you can always find it in the YouTube channel. So this is based on the unique technical indicator which was built especially for design to deliver, pure mathematics, comparing the waves versus trends in any given moment to understand the true pace, momentum, and place of the market, because every phase of the market is different. The D2D group consists of professional traders and programmers and consultants, where I myself take part as well. Proven tracking, recording using the third-party company, in that case, the MyFX book. Hi Mazin, and I'll answer all the questions later, okay, from the chat. 100% transparency, what you see is what you get. That's how the EA works. And I also share my accounts there in various of the risk. For that, the unique live testing approach, the automatic trading solutions at the moment is this EA. There are also different solutions in different portfolios coming. Copiers management versus managed accounts, and the most important thing that is not a holy grail, that is not going to make you millionaire by tomorrow or anything like that, or any of the fake promises you see online. This is a real trading, okay? Real market, real waves, real trends, no fake promises, no some pinky solutions or anything like that. So my part there is, as I mentioned before, trading consultant, and I have to develop this mathematical indicator, which is, from my point of view, is nothing like anything seen in the technical analysis area. And I myself, as a certified international technician, know a thing or two about technical analysis. And that is purely mathematics genius development. That's what allowed this and other EAs be based on. I helped with the QA in real-time trading and tests to deliver backtests with live tests in absolutely unique format, which I'll also remind in a moment. I was among the first investors to use the DCA on different accounts, different real accounts with different risk settings, which we will see. And I'm investing in D2D with any of their projects simply because I believe in this project fully, 100%. Okay, I also know the people behind, so very important to say that. The logic behind the strategy is it's measuring current waves in the real market and comparing it with recent active and the current and the before one trends, existing trends, because each trend consists of waves, each wave consists of inner waves, and each of them has a specific measurement, has a specific effect and impact on how the whole trend looks like and potentially will look like afterwards in terms of a trend development, extension level, pullback zone, and some instruments would perform better under pullback, some under trending conditions, and that's all included in the EA. We control the full exposure here by volume, by lot sizes, by assets exposure. There will never overexposure to specific instrument. It's very important. And the principle that the strategy is working on is a sniper shot principle, meaning it is a waiting for the right moment at the right time to make its shot based on the data that the indicator directs to the EA. This is the indicator. Just wanted to remind you, pure mathematics, we have here a comparison of waves in given trends and pullbacks on any given trending structure, and we compare the control time, pace, momentum of the sellers and of the buyers. All the information we get from this indicator, I'm not going dig deeper in the formula, just want you to understand how it all looks like. And based on all this information we get here, we send the orders to the EA, look for the mathematical formula algorithm, how to enter the trades based on this indicator. Okay, so these are just a couple of examples. That's the results I've had with the CA starting from end of April, beginning of May 2023 in various of settings with different brokers. It's also very important to mention because one of the things happening online, you can see EAs on only one broker. Okay, and that's what you get in this very specific broker or this very specific data. So we have here the various exposure on different places under different risks. So this, for example, is a default risk, which I'll explain in a moment what it is. The next one is full risk, okay, or aggressive approach, and this one is mediocre. This one is basically average or 50% more. Sorry, 50% more of the default. Okay, which brings the numbers currently, as we can see here. This is a backtest of all the instruments that are involved here, and you can see here, there's a period of over 3 years with 99.9999 accuracy data, and the unique approach that I love here, and I very detailed explained in the first webinar we've had, and again, please watch it if you didn't yet. That's the comparison of backtest with real test of every single time with a deviation, accepted deviation of minimal numbers, meaning what we want to see here, this is from my point of view, as a must for every strategy or EA that a trader follows. A must, because in a backtest, everything looks good. But you must make sure, because backtest is what? Backtest is optimized results from a data. That's what a backtest is. Okay? But the real test, well, you need to make sure that the data is acting exactly as it would in the backtest. So what we are doing here, and I'm part of the team that's doing that, is comparing this part from a live test with a backtest. And with a minimal deviation, because remember that in live versus backtest, you can get off quotes, frozen quotes, glitches of data or whatever, something that would not be increase the spreads, anything, right? Real market related, something that you will not be experiencing in backtest. And what we wanted to do is to make sure that the trade that is done in real time would be actually done in the backtest. And this is how we know that the EA actually delivering what it's supposed to deliver, or in other words, the strategy delivers what it's supposed to deliver. So these are just a couple of examples of instruments that we just had so you can understand what it is all about. How do we control the risk here, and what is important to understand how you can control the risk? So max risk predefined or defined pre-trading is crucial. Okay, you must understand that every trading strategy, every system, every EA, everything comes with a risk. Okay, things could happen. It's very important to understand that sometimes there are surprises in the market. So you must understand what would be your risk in case of emergency. By default, this EA is set to 50% of the capital, meaning if I invested $10,000, $5,000 is theoretically under a risk, meaning if whatever happens in the market and the world is going bananas, everything is like terribly crazy, and the EA doesn't know how to deal with that, even though it does know due to the mathematical indicator it developed, then I know that my capital of risk is 50% by default. This risk is controlled. How? By the copier or managed accounts, whatever the solutions you like to follow. You can check how much compared to the default you would be able. Full risk, which means double the risk, and then the full capital is under risk, or half, or quarter, whatever. Just keep in mind, the results would be accordingly. The bigger the risk, of course, the bigger the returns, and you saw that on one of the, let me show it to you here. Here, the numbers look different than they would in a more conservative approach. Okay, so where is that here? So that's important to understand. By default, it's 50% risk in theory. With all the tests, with all the live invests I got, it never came close to that. The only thing we did have here is to adjust on the go measurements of the waves, finding this exposure, and control it better. That's pretty much it. Multi-instruments control and total exposure control. So the EA is scanning at every given moment multiple instruments, and it will never go to overexpose to specific currency or specific pairs. So, for example, you will not see Aussie yen, Euro yen, Pound yen, Dollar yen, New Zealand yen buy or sell all together at the same time. Why? Because it could be sweet if it works. It could be very bitter if it doesn't. So the control must be very, very, very on the highest level in order to allow the risk to be under control. Again, in case the market goes bananas. Okay, so it's same the EA does with the total exposure and the instruments. And the way that the EA is set is averaging down, which could cause drawdown in times. The way this EA works is in measurements of waves and trends, and a comparison of these waves and the conditions, it could be attacking the specific EA or specific cycle and trend several times. The average, which is like, I would say around 90% of the trades, would be 1 or 2 attacks per instrument. Sometimes in more extreme, unusual mathematical based conditions in the market, the EA could attack the 3 or 4 entries per trade, or even 5. But the drawdown in that cases, as you can see here, this is my live account where I run with 8-cap in real time. I showed it also in the account itself in the previous presentation. The maximum it took us to, since we started this account, was basically from October, 13%. Okay, so, and this is, remember, this is if I risk by default 50% of the capital, here I risk 75% of the capital. Okay, so it's very, very, very important to understand that despite the risk, we have the classical control here based on the math and including the average down. Very important. Could that get bigger in times? Of course. It's a market. Nobody is smarter than the real market or better than the real market. Okay, remember, we are all participants of this market. So the control here is very smart, very, very, very sophisticated, very complex in terms of the mass involved and the money management involved, and that's what allows the stable, consistent performance in multiple different risks, as we saw before. And a few words before I pass to Nicola, because I spoke already too much as usual. So protect yourself and invest smart. That's a few tips I want to really remind you. Very, very important. Never invest money you cannot allow yourself to lose. That's something you really must remember, guys. It's great to invest. It's great because if you don't take risk, there will be no rewards. It's as simple as that. But you don't need to start starving and not eating just because you go all in whatever the strategy you are trying or any EA you are trying. You never want to risk more than you can allow yourself to consciously lose. Okay, so you understand the risk. It's very important. The market could be in extreme conditions, unpredictable conditions sometimes. That could happen for any trader, any investor, any company, any technological company and solution, whatever. Things could happen. Look what happens to the giants of the markets in terms of the tech companies. Sometimes they crash and it takes time until they recover. So it's very important to understand the risk and understand your expenses, costs, fees versus the potential profits. Okay? Prepare proper setup for trading, dedicating trading account, VPS, and so on. You do not want to have one account for your manual trading strategies and EA simply because it will affect each other, not in a positive way. Predefine the maximum accepted loss for unpredictable conditions in the market. If whatever, whenever happens, you know exactly your risk. And in that case, the EA is set by default to half of the capital. And set realistic targets and goals. There is no such thing fast return without risk. I saw people believing they can make months after months 20, 30, 40, 50% by risking only like 3 or 4 or 5%. Guys, wake up from this dream. This does not exist. And if it happens 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, it at some point will catch up and end up way worse than it delivered. Believe me, I saw that everything. I saw everything happen to the best of the investor, best of the traders, the best of the technological things. You must be realistic with what you expect. Okay, and it doesn't mean you cannot do 20% per month. Just remember, the risk would be accordingly. You want bigger returns, get bigger risk. You cannot do it the opposite way around. Bigger returns with smaller risk. It doesn't exist. Okay, so I spoke a lot, and from what I know, how would you be able to access the EA? So the first step is using the copier. In the future, the Design to Deliver team is working to allow PAM accounts, meaning managed account. Whenever it is ready, you will be notified. Of course, you would know this solution always is ready for you. The differences between the two, like in every medal, that this is something my father taught me since I'm a young kid. Every medal has two sides. So every technical solutions, it has advantages, it has disadvantages, it has pros, it has cons. So very important to understand each both, and I explained it in the first webinar. Okay, Copier has amazing, simplified solutions, and so does PAM account. And everyone has different tolerance of dealing with the fees and with the cost and with the risk and with the technology and so on and so on. Each solution has its own benefits. Stage number one is the EA is running on the project called the trading screener. And now I will pass the host to Nicolas. He will present his trading screener and how you can access the design to deliver bot as part of the trading screener project. Okay, so Nicolas, give me some green light. You're good to go?
I'm good to go, my friend.
Perfect. So I mute myself then. Let me make you a host. Here we go. Your host now. I think you should be able to share your screen.
Just let me see if it's correct screen.
Yep, perfect. So I'm going mute. I'll be around. Good luck. Enjoy, guys.
Guys, just give me one moment. Okay. Hi, guys. I want to talk today with you about, let's say, a trading screener. And for me, it's a little bit more than just a project. It's going to be something special, something different than what most people expect when we are talking about trading. I love working with Vlad, first of all, because he's one of the rare people in this industry that really don't want to cheat his clients. And he's always going to tell you guys, trading involves risk and that you can't expect to become rich overnight. And I really love that about Vlad. We are going to talk short. I'm not going to sales pitch or anything else, just because, first of all, I'm a trader. I'm not salesman or things like that. For people that doesn't know me, my name is Nikola Delic, and I've been in the world of finance for over 13 years now. I've been working in every single institution in the world, like worked in 3 banks, 4 hedge funds, 2 broker houses, even owned 2 my own hedge funds that I sold to bigger banks later on. I also ran trading education. I used to run it, not doing that part right now. Now, you're here for a trading screener, and this is what I want to talk with you about. Like, a few years ago, I really started to enjoy automated trading more than ever. We started to build algos in-house because before I started to trade, I used to be a developer. So it's not really that strange for me to have that big interest when we are talking about trading algos. For me, algos are going to be the future. Keep in mind, I lost 2 of the jobs in financial institutions just because we were all replaced by the algos. Deutsche Bank floor kicked every single trader off, and they replaced everyone with just the developers. So you need to be aware that, technically speaking, over 99% of the trading these days is being done over the algos. And if we want to have any chance of beating the market in their own game, we need to think and use the same tools as they do. If you ask me, the most important thing about trading is the data. And I believe that everyone experienced this in some point in time, because if you check 10 different brokers, you're going to get 10 different prices. And if you run the same algo on 10 different brokers, you are going to get 10 different results. For me, that was really the biggest issue, because I couldn't just develop one algo and give to everyone and that we all make money. So it took a lot of time for me to think, what's the best way how to get algorithm and send the same data to everyone else. So if our algo make money, that you guys also make money, because in trading, that's going to be the key, that we all make money, not just one person to make money and then 99% of the other to lose. So I spent over 2 years working on a platform that's going to connect all the algos into one central station. So we can all have exactly the same setups. At our core really lies a commitment to providing that unparalleled access to real-time and historical data of trading models. And what they mean by a trading model is nothing more than a trading algorithm. Trading model is a carefully crafted algorithm that is built based on a specific criteria that can be some price movement volume, or like in a D2D project, like some special technical indicator. Every algorithm have exactly the same function. Every algo want to try to make some money based on this or that. And of course, it's not that every single algo is going to make money, but we always want to try to have a central place that will always tell us what's working and what's not working. When you go right now and Google MT4 or MT5 algo, what's the best algo? You'll get 101 algos, but when you try them live on your account, the results will be bad. The results will be different. And that's something I really didn't like. That's why Trading Screener collects the real-time data changes from brokerage accounts that are using a trading model, or however you want to call it, a trading algo. We are pulling our data directly from our brokerage accounts. So automatically we can verify all the rules and see if for that broker we met the rules. And if all the rules are there, we are pulling that information instantly into our main database, or how we call it, trading model data catalog. From there, we can deliver that to you. And we all know that the speed matter. We are currently processing over 1,000 different algorithms. Of course, we're not showing them, but our servers right now are currently testing over 1,000 algorithms. And only when we have enough data in our system to verify that some algo have a potential without, let's say, losing your entire account in a day, like let's say, we are going to say, okay, this algo have a potential. We are going to present every single fact about that algo that you need to be aware of, and give you the option to choose the best algo for you. For me, that's going to be the key of our project. The main goal of our service is to provide the access to top quality financial data that seamlessly integrates into the tools retail traders use to make critical decisions. And when I say your tools, I mean your brokerage or trading platforms. I want you to have our data directly available inside of the MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5. Soon it's going to be a CTrader and DXTrader available as well. Also, you can access the real-time data right away from our cloud platform. But most of you, because we are all traders here and we all want to try to get our execution fast. That's why our core lie into integrating everything directly with our platforms. So I want every second my algorithm makes a trade on, let's say, one account. I want the trade available on 10 more accounts instantly without any delays or anything. Because you know that in trading, a lot of things can change even in a second. Of course, that's not going to be a true 99% of the time, but we all know when we have a strong news, the market can move a lot, especially like in the last year. If you trade for the last year, you probably notice that market is getting slower and slower, but every single week, you have a few days when we have a strong volatility. And when the strong volatility appears in the market, I want to react instantly without losing 10, 20, 30 points. We tried every single solution out there when we are talking about copy trade and things like that, and most of them failed, at least failed our standards and our test, because it's usually have a big difference in it until you open a trade on one account until that trade is copied to the other account. I want something that can go and copy the account in less than 1 second. Over 99% of our trades are being copied in 1 second. The other half is being copied in 2 seconds. So the biggest latency that we've seen in the last 2 years of testing our own system was 2 seconds. And I really believe, and I'm proud of that part, that it's only taking maximum of 2 seconds to copy one trade to 100 accounts if you want. We tested our system with up to 1,000 clients, and all 1,000 clients received our trades in less than 1 second. That's why I'm really happy about that part. And once we process that data, we want to analyze it, because the key of successful trading is always to look to improve your algorithms. Most traders believe that when you have the algo, that's all that you need. But for me, there's just 20% of the job done, because if you want to maintain a successful algorithm, you always need to improve your algo. And that's why, for example, I really love D2D project. I love the D2D project because they are always trying to improve. I worked with them for the last year on this part, on trying to integrate their data into our software. And every single month, we are seeing a big improvements from their part. We are seeing that their logic is changing, improving, of course, to the better. That's why I'm really thrilled that we are working together and that you guys can access their unique EA. And trust me when I say unique EA, keep in mind, I'm being sent at least 10 EAs per day to test. Minimum 10 EAs per day. And till now, I didn't see one EA that had even a similar logic to a D2D EA. I really loved it from the first moment I seen the data, and when I put the data into our platform, I seen everything that I need to know, that their algo is stable. We tested their algo for the last 1 year on our brokerage account, and the results are amazing, if you ask me. Really amazing. Like, from the moment that we start to track them, like officially, they're up over 100%. That account is up over 100%. For me, that's really impressive, because I worked for a few of the largest hedge funds in the world. And trust me when I say, like, in a hedge fund, you usually aim to make 3 to 5% per year, and you are more than happy. And they made over 100%. So of course, this is going to be really amazing for me to test and try. And trust me when I say I gave a lot of tests. I love Vlad, and that's all great, but I always love to test other people products. I love to test other people algos, especially since we designed Trading Screener in a way that we collect and optimize the data ourselves also. So automatically we run D2D for over a year until we said, okay, Vlad, I'm fine. I'm fully trusting the algo. Let's go. Let's start working. That's why I'm really pleased to announce that their algorithm has passed all of our tests. And trust me, like, from June last year till today, over 500 different algo developers submitted to me personally their algo to sell over our platform. And I really think that only 3 people passed. Only 3 people. So automatically, that just tell you that design to deliver algo is really different. Of course, my rules of what they want the algo to pass is strict, more strict than anything else. I know a lot of people compare my idea of testing with that prop firm challenges, but I'm harder. I need to see at least 500 trades from the algo to say, okay, this can have a potential. And most traders that develop the algo, maybe they can see a few good trades in a row, but at that period of 500 trades, most of them fail. For me, I won't release and say algo is successful if I don't have more than 500 entries. So I really love that idea that you can have that great algo available right now for you guys. You can now acquire real-time data from D2D trading model directly from us. And I really love that we're working together on this part and that my platform is official data provider for design to deliver. I want to show you quickly how to set up their algo in 2 minutes of time. I'm going to show you guys how to set it up in MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. Let me just quickly, like, this is our platform. It's simple. I don't want anything complicated. Anything complicated, guys. Keep in mind, it seems a little bit no content right now. We are still adding a lot of algos and everything is hidden. This is just for a demonstration, guys. Right now, when you access our tool, you're only going to see 3 different trading models or 3 different trading algos. So you see it here, second is going to say D2D. If you want to see more data, so bigger statistic, all you need to do would be to click here. But before we click here, I want to give you a quick overview of how we sort everything up. Sorry, guys. So technically speaking, you're seeing here 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. That's only mean 3 months, how much profit or loss that algo made. 6 months, 1 year, total gain. Was the drawdown, profit factor, and the risk score. Everything except the risk score is something that most of you, technically speaking, are already familiar with. Risk score is just our way, our algo that give the risk to the algos inside of our system. That's all. But let's click here and let's dive into the D2D trading model stats. We have their investment approach here. You see a performance, last 12 months of performance. It's really impressive that really on average, they are making over 10% every month, almost. I'm really happy with their results. Also below here, you can see the same thing just represented in a table. You are going to see for every trading model in our catalog, all the statistics available. Like you have the name. This is the day when we started to officially give the access to the beta group. That's why I say 1st of January. That's the time when me and Vlad decided, okay, can we give this to the beta group just to tell us if they like it or not? Total gain over 127%. Their data feed, so their broker house, where D2D run their algo is IC Markets. So everything is always publicly available. They are the owners, and that's the good part because I wanted to create a platform where not only my company can put their algos, that other successful traders can also put their algos. This TMSN is how we classify our algos. So this is their serial number, and this is the only thing that you need to connect, to be honest, with your MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5. Also, you're going to see average monthly return 10.89, average drawdown. It's not like this maximum drawdown. Sorry, guys, my mistake here. Maximum drawdown is 27.2. Happened 1 month, but we are always going to be recording everything, and we are not hiding anything. That's the first thing I ask Vlad. Like, are you fine with putting your algo to my platform? Because you know me, I want to be fully transparent with everyone. And there is no hiding anything or anything else. Everything that happened is something that no one can alter later on. Profit factor 2.78. Maximum risk is set to 50%. Keep in mind, the maximum risk here is maximum risk that, technically speaking, we set from our side to protect our clients further. Also, recommended minimum investment, it's 2K. I may say recommended minimum investment, that only mean how much we believe is okay for you to start to test this algo. This is the only thing, and be profitable. You can go always slower, don't get me wrong, but every algo you are paying a fee to get the data, and we want to make that part fine, that if you pay, that you make that money back using our data. That's why we always have a minimum investment. Also recommended leverage, also everything set up by Vlad and his team. Instrument that this trading model follow is 9. So you can expect a trades coming from 9 different instruments. As far as I know, Design to Deliver is only going to have 3 open instruments at any given time, but maximum instruments their algo track is 9. Risk score is 3. That risk score just represents some sort of our risk calculator based on all of the data that they submitted to us, or better to say that our algo submitted for them. Also, right below there, you have to see their small trading history. We are going to, you can gain a full access if you subscribe to the data. Now, the simple and easy way to connect, like you would need to click here. But before we click here, we need to set up our MetaTrader accounts and define where you want to send our data to, so you don't have any issue. So you would click to data management. I created just new account, so you, technically speaking, see how everything would look from the first time when you log in here. Right here, you see MetaTrader add-on account management. All you need to do would be to assign your MetaTrader accounts. This is the way how we know where to send the data. You click add to the account, and you need, let's say, this is MetaTrader 4, you need this number, 12668879. You can type the broker. You don't need to type the broker if you ask me, but just to prove it. Okay, and let's try MT5. For MT5, again, all we need is your login number. Again, I will add account. Test. You don't need, like, I put everything so it's going to be easier for you to know which account you are using, but you don't need anything. You just need to add a number. Once you have a number here, you can always change them. Keep that in mind. If you want to switch the account, you can always change the number. You go back to trading models, click on the D2D, get instant access, and now it's going to tell you which trading model data you're trying to get from our platform to subscribe to. And here you are going to set up where you want the data to be set to. So this is our MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 accounts. Let's go MetaTrader 4 first. Also here, you see account wallet, monthly data fee. We charge algorithms in trading models credits. This was the easiest way how to be honest with our partners. We want everyone to make money from their data. And everything that you pay is going straight to the trading model owner. In this case, that would be a Vlad. So monthly fee for accessing the D2D data is going to cost you 3 trading model credits. For some algos in the catalog, they can be cheaper or more expensive than that, but that's basically the setup fee is free, so you don't need to pay for anything in that regard. After you click activate, you are going to get transaction overview like always because that's required. And here you have the idea connect to the MetaTrader. And when you click connect to the MetaTrader, you are going to just download our MetaTrader add-ons. Here you're going to see 2 files, MQL5 and exe4. Let's install both of them. But since we applied for MetaTrader 4, let's first install MetaTrader 4. To install our copier, or better to say, data transmitter, you go to the file, open data folder, MQL4 experts, and here you just want to put TS MetaTrader add-on. After you've done that part, you just need to refresh the expert list. And from here, it's here. Before you set this part up, go to the tools, options. Inside of the expert advisor, I want to click allow automated trading, allow DLL imports, and allow web request. Here in allow web request, I need to type out http pro.tradingscreener.com. That's all that I need to do. Once I click here, I can add it to any chart I want. Just keep in mind, you need to, technically speaking, add it to one chart. Make sure that allow live trading is on and allow DLL imports. Here, you really don't need to change anything. You can, if you want, define your maximum risk or everything inside of here, but you don't need to change this. Let me show you the reason why I'm saying that. Hide this part. You see, everything that you see inside of the settings, you can control from here. And the easy way to activate is just to go to the provider list and you just need account name. We are using MetaTrader access tag or their serial number as our account name. So all I need to do would be to type this here. Click this plus button. Click this plus button, wait a few minutes, and that's all. But you need to wait a few minutes. Let's probably wait. Set up the MT5 version, guys. But it is the same. Keep in mind. File, open the data folder. MQL5 experts. Here I already have it installed, but let's see if you don't have it, you would just drag it here. That's all you need to do. And also inside of the options, tools, options, you need to have that pro.tradingscreener.com in allow web request. Everything that I'm showing you here comes fully documented in our guide that you can find on the website. So everything that I'm showing, you have also separate videos step by step explaining you how to do everything. Okay. Let's go back. Let's add access to the second account. That's all. Again, you're going to see it here. We go to the provider list, account name. You see here, set it up instantly. Keep in mind, we check for the new updates every 5 minutes. So sometimes it's going to say you need to wait 5 minutes, like here, it's set up already. And once it's like here, you just click OK and enable trading. That's all you need to do. Everything else is being done automatically from this moment. And it took a little bit more than 2 minutes, more because I explain you everything, but it really don't take more than 2 minutes to set everything up. Now, all you need to do is to wait for the D2D to have the new trade. Keep in mind, you can always access their trade directly from the platform. And if you click here, you would be redirected to the page where you can see their trades. For example, let's say here, they don't have any open trades right now. Their algo don't have any open trades right now, but you can check their full results down below. Also, if you go to data management, you can always get everything. Like you can see a trading model name, you can see MetaTrader account that's activated, and you can see that MetaTrader tag that you need to set up. Of course, if you don't want to use their data anymore, or you missed something, like you put the wrong name, all you need to do would be to click remove the data, click remove subscription, and that's all. Your trading model credits reserved are going back to your account. So automatically you can go and subscribe to something else. But let's say it doesn't matter. This is another EA that we have. Entity has been running for a long time now, over 2 years. It's one of my great systems, again, based on the Elliott wave and the formations. It's only trading 3 instruments. And if I want to get access, same thing. Here, I can set everything out, whichever account I want, and click activate. Here, for example, you see monthly data fee, 1 trading model credit. I see activate. Now here, it's just going to be a different access tag. Everything else is going to be the same. But if we click access the real-time data, here you are going to see that, for example, this trading model currently have 2 open trades. Of course, if we have the open trades and that started more than 2 minutes ago, our algo won't copy the trades for you. We are only copying the new trades. Keep that in mind. It's more to prevent you from having a losing trades right from the start, because it's not the same if entry was this one and the current price is not near that price. You get what I'm trying to say, guys. Again, all I need to do to remove my data is just click remove. And again, guys, keep in mind that it's really important to understand that it's going to take up to 5 minutes to activate your license. If you're not sure where to find the download button, it's always here inside of the data management part. At the bottom, you always have that MetaTrader add-on. It's just 2 files. And technically speaking, that's all you need to have. How to integrate our data to two of the most popular trading platforms for the retail traders right now. Of course, like I said, we are working on a C Trader integration and the DX Trader for the US clients, but for now, MetaTrader 4 and 5 are going to be our key platforms that we want to integrate to, just because 90% of the retail traders use them. So, of course, we want to use them, but a lot of traders are switching to the C Trader, and we want to follow that part. So that's the next thing that we are working. But again, I want to show you, if you want to subscribe to D2D, all you need to do would be to click get instant access to that part and define where you want your data to be sent. Of course, if you don't want the copier at all, you can always click no MetaTrader integration, and that's all. But in my opinion, I would always prefer to go with this approach, like copy directly instead of doing it manually. I tried that approach a few years ago when I asked clients to copy the paste their trades directly into their terminal, but most people took between 10 to 15 minutes to open a new trade. And that's why we went with this route, going with the route of a copier for trying to improve the speed. Like I said, our speed is less than 1 second from the moment our account triggered the order till the moment until you go and get the order onto your account. Let's see, guys, if you have any questions. Let me just
Nico, I got some question in the private there. Can you show? You mentioned there will be some videos that people also can watch besides this presentation, of course. Which big thanks.
Yeah, everything will be inside of the help center available right after we finish this call.
Okay, perfect. And maybe you just can explain a little bit more about the credit system, because the trading screener has the credit systems, a monthly basis per the subscription.
Yeah.
Where they can see each of the how many credits they have in total when as members of trading screener, and how to use the credit for various of bots.
For my friend, like ideally, the minimum that we said that we want to give, because we know that we are going to have over 100 algos till the end of the year. So we know that we are going to have a lot of different packages, but the minimum that we agree that we want to start everyone is a 3 trading model credit, because we want this part to be affordable for everyone. And by default, when they sign up for a trading screener monthly package, everybody gets a 3 trading model credits. So technically speaking, they can get up to 3 different subscription to up to 3 different trading models every single month. Of course, like I said, that trading model monthly fee is directly set by the trading model owner. So automatically, some systems will cost less, some system will cost more trading model. But basically, how am I counting this part is simple. Every trading model credit is $30. We want to try to have the price of our data as low as possible, because the idea is to try to have access to a more variety of trading solutions for our clients. Of course, if someone wants more than 3 trading model credits, they can always add more. Like they can always come to the support, ask us, okay, can I have more than that? Fine. Every trading model credit, like we said, is going to cost $30. And we want, let's say, change the price of that. I believe that's the price that's acceptable for everyone to use a trading algorithm for a month period of time, and that's enough for us to cover the cost of our setup and to pay to a trading model owner. Technically speaking, you're always going to see how many credits you have in your account wallet that you are going to see here. And also there is going to be one more page. I'm just waiting for a bank to approve us so I can show you that part, as you know. But at the end of the day, you're always going to see how many trading model crates you have. For example, I have now 4 trading model crates, and if I submit, I have only 1 left. But keep in mind that that's only, we are reserving your trading model credits only while you follow someone. But if you remove, we are returning that trading model credits back to you. So automatically, we are seeing now 7 trading model credits. Or if you remove even this part,
You'll see it more.
Yeah, we are going to see it more. So we are only reserving that part so we know who that trading model credit should be paid out at the end of the month. And while you follow, we are automatically going to continue to, you're going to automatically be subscribed to the trading model of your choice until you cancel. So everything is up to the clients.
I have to say, I really like how simple you put it together in your in trading screen members area. Few clicks, connection, really impressive. No, sorry for saying that these words, but no BS, no extra, schmextra, whatever. Straightforward. Download, install, connect.
Yeah, but that's all that people need. Like everyone trying to make it something crazy, something that you really don't need. Like
I
technically
agree.
speaking,
I agree. You did this absolutely well, and that's what I'm saying. Because you know, you look around, it's everybody bombastic and impressive and fancy and fancy. No, straightforward. It's pure trading, pure, pure data, pure EA, pure results. That's it. I love it. Well done. That's all I'm saying. Well done, and thanks for the platform.
thank you, Vlad, for choosing us to be your data providers. I'm really happy with that part because, like I said, your algo is really performing great. I'm really more than happy with the result
I
that
wish
I see.
that was my algo. It's designed to deliver.
I
Yes,
know, but
in there, but
you are the person that helped them to build that algo in the first place. So you need to take some credit. But like I said,
I can't
designed to
take it for
deliver in total, it's really amazing. Like I'm really amazed. And from all the algos that I tested so far, this one is really the most impressive one so far I've seen.
Thank you very much. We spoke about it, me and you, remember, and I told you that I very seriously invested with the guys simply because I believe in them, simply because I know the mathematical approach and I developed that with them. That's why my full concentration is there. And now with your platform, big thumbs up. Nicola, any estimation for the clients, for the listeners, for those who will watch the recording also?
Guys,
When
we are really expecting the start. We expected the start today, to be honest, but we are still waiting for a green light from a bank that they approve our payment processor to move from the demo to the live stage from there. But I believe that from tomorrow maximum, I'm going to try my best to make sure that whatever happened, that your clients can from tomorrow access the trading screener fully, that everything is be ready.
Understood. And you charge 97 per month only. Well, good for you.
Yeah, we are going to go with that part. Like I said, I want trading screener to be the part that every single retail trader will use, because
that's fair of you. Well done. Good for you and good for the followers. I think it's super great move, especially for majority of people cannot afford 400, 500 bucks a month. It's heavy. So well done for you, and thanks for the considering this fair approach. I appreciate it. I'm sure people as well. So I just want to guys, first of all, Nicola, big thanks for the presentation and for your platform again. As you know, we discussed about that in Design to Deliver. We tested several of these copiers, and I know the guys decided to go fully with your platform. Look, reliability, simplicity, easy to use, easy to follow, fair price. That's it. Bottom line. So thanks for putting it together. I know you currently run the 3 EAs there, including the Design to Deliver. There will be more, so people will be
Technically
able to
speaking,
choose.
there will be more. Like I'm just showing these like 3 today, but by the time when we open tomorrow, there will be 10 minimum, and the goal is to have 20 till Friday, 50 till June, and 100 till the end of the year.
So that's awesome variety for people, so yeah, guys, as Nicola said, once again, big thanks to Nicola and for his presentation and his platform, the Trading Screener. It was supposed to be by today, but technology sometimes is technology, as you know. The bottom line, the payment processor was not yet fully verified and approved for the usage. Things that don't depend on us and not on Nicola. It's just waiting for the third party company. That's the bottom line. So hopefully today, maybe a day after, it should supposed to be fully ready. I will let you know in all our channels, of course, emails and our channels and Telegram and every other source I have to connect with you. And I want also to remind you guys, everything you see, that's everything you get. It's with all the simplicity, with all the transparency. You know me, you know where to reach me for any question. I'll be more than happy from everything I know about the Design to Deliver and Nicola's system to help you. There is also an easy way to connect to Nicola's support team if you need any help with the installation or anything like that. There will be tons of videos inside the members area of the Trading Screener where you will be able to refer to and see again process of installation, make sure everything works, wait a few minutes after you install. So the doors would be open here. As you can see, Nicola goes with phenomenal from my point of view. Price, of course, it's individual. For some it's cheap, for some it's not, but for the majority it's absolutely fair. From my point of view, for all you offer, it's cheap, but it's just my point of view. Anyway, thanks for being fair. Thanks for allowing that. And guys, don't hesitate to ask any questions. And I hope you will enjoy it. You know, I'm invested in Design to Deliver. I'm invested in their future EAs and the portfolios they are going to present in the future. I'm a huge believer in all these projects. That's why my money is there. And as simple as that. If you will have any questions, you know where to find me. You know where to connect Nicola's team as well for any questions. Thanks for being here or watching the recording. And best of luck trading today. I'll keep you posted on the results and the progress as we go, of course. But this is the starting point. Hopefully today, if not on the following days, the doors will be officially opened. Apologize for the delay. We did not want to postpone the webinar because I don't want to connect the webinar to the payment. I promise to deliver all information, and that's what we do. So the EA will be available to connect very soon. Thanks for everyone, Nicola. Thanks again. And the recording, by the way, would be available in the YouTube channel. So that's it for today. Thanks for everyone, and best of luck.